Let's see who's gonna win the token challenge. What's up, guys? If you'd like to support our content and pick up this month's amazing proxy rewards, please check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/itresolves. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to part 3 of our token challenge week. I am very excited because today we have a very special deck, brought to us by Modern Uro. We'll talk about that in just a second. Just so you guys are aware of what this is, as you guys hopefully know by now, we like to post challenges to our Discord community and ask you guys to build decks around that challenge. This week's challenge has been to create the maximum number of tokens possible. It doesn't even have to be on your side of the field, but as long as our deck creates them, that counts. And the idea is we're going to pit these people against each other. We're picking 3 of the submitted deck lists from 3 different people, pitting them against each other and seeing who can do the best job. The winner does receive a free mystery pack of digital altars that we have created, and it's really, really fun, and it's a great way to hopefully engage you guys. And so today we got an interesting one, I will just say. So we'll talk about that, but I do want to give you guys a quick heads up. Next week is Emblem Week, which does mean that if you are looking to participate, the challenge is already in our Discord. You can submit via the Google form, and the idea is to create as many Planeswalker emblems as possible. Now, one person did ask a very reasonable question, which is, do we have to have the emblems? And the answer is no. You can create the emblems on the opponent's side. I don't even know how that's possible, but we're gonna try it. So please do submit some more deck lists for that. We've already got a few in, so thank you guys so much to everybody who has already done that. But without further ado, let's check out Modern Uro's deck. All right, so as with last week, we had to end on an infinite combo. We had to do it, and Modern Uro was the one who submitted what I think is a very classic combo in Historic, which is Marauding Raptor plus Polyraptor. So if you don't know how this works, essentially, you get the Marauding Raptor down, which not only cheapens the creature spells that you play, but whenever another creature enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to it. And then this actually gets stronger for every time that happens. Polyraptor says Enrage, whenever it's dealt damage, create a token. That is a copy of Polyraptor. So the idea is you have the Marauding Raptor down, you play the Polyraptor. This deals 2 damage to the Polyraptor, triggering Enrage, which creates another token copy of Polyraptor, which then triggers the Marauding Raptor again, and so on and so forth, and it just keeps going. And that is the entire goal of this deck. There are no real token generators other than that here. It's a really, really interesting little combo, and one that if we get, we essentially win the challenge. So Modern Uro, this is your shot, my friend. I am very excited for you. Obviously, a lot of the deck is just built around that. We've got Abundant Harvest, Adventurous Impulse, Commune with the Dinosaurs, all of these things to kind of dig through our deck and pull out what we need. We also have Forerunner of the Empire, which does very similar things. We, of course, have the combo itself. We have Otepec Huntmaster to kind of cheapen things up, which is very, very nice. Thunderherd Migration is a way to ramp us a little bit. Heroic Intervention is a way to protect the cards as they are on the field. And then Growing Rites of Itlimoc here, again, to kind of ramp us and get us to where we can play that Polyraptor as quickly as possible. In terms of lands, we have 21 of them, which actually doesn't seem that bad. Modern Uro, I do think you did the right thing here, because we do have quite a number of ways to pull lands out of our list. So I think we're actually in the right ballpark here. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, guys, here we are for game number 1, and this is honestly an okay start. It's not perfect, but we do have some early game stuff that we can do with these Adventurous Impulses and Commune with the Dinosaurs. So we're gonna keep it, and we're gonna see how it goes. Let's go ahead and throw this out there. Let's do this. This should hopefully, there's the Polyraptor. We're gonna take that. That does just give us one of our combo pieces, which is perfect. And again, this deck is very, very focused on that. Now, again, I'm actually not even gonna keep track of how many times how many tokens we get here, because we kind of know the way this works. It's either infinite or not, so we'll do the best we can. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna say non-land card. Okay, there's the Marauding Raptor. That's pretty good. And then let's just go ahead and commune, because why not? We will take, I guess, just Stomping Ground. I mean, it doesn't matter tremendously. At this point, we really just want to ramp into that Polyraptor. So let's hope we can get there before we get really run over by this mono green list. Ah, so tasty. Okay, well, interesting. So I am just gonna throw this out here, and let's Adventurous Impulse here. We'll take another Polyraptor, that's fine. This is a little interesting, but it does cheapen up our stuff, which is very crucial. And yeah, we should be okay here. This should be interesting. I just hope we don't die too quickly. That's the only trick that we'd be worried about here. Interesting they didn't attack with that. I wonder why. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do this. Take action. Let's get another Marauding Raptor on top. That's just gonna save us a little bit in terms of, I mean, we can just do this and say non-land, that's fine. It's gonna save us a little bit in terms of overall like saving on mana for this Polyraptor. The trick is we can't have too many of these out, I suppose, because we just lose our Polyraptor then, I assume. I think that's how that works. We'll see. We will see. All right, so let's throw... Ooh, we are very, very close to not making this happen, but let's see if we can do it. All right, so let's... I don't actually want to do that, but that's okay. We can do this. We'll Forerunner. We'll decline the action. It's going to deal some damage. That's fine. We'll let that enter tapped, though. All right. Let's see if this works. We need a land very badly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we can get a land, we can actually use this, get 6 green, and then we actually have just enough for this, so that could work. All right, there. And we take the 4. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Again, a land does it. Oh, maybe? All right, so let's do this. Let's play this. And we did it. Modern Uro, we did it. Yes, we're still gonna lose this game because most often the opponent doesn't concede because we can't do anything, but look at this. Let's just enjoy this for a moment. Cheers, guys. Modern Uro, you did it, buddy. Just love this. We can't stop this, so we're gonna lose, but look at this. Like, Modern Uro. We did it game 1. I mean, that's just amazing. I'm curious to see what happens if we time out. Does it stop this from happening? I'm just gonna resolve it. I just kind of want to see what happens. It stopped. Why did it stop? I don't understand. All right, we'll go ahead and concede. All right, so game 1 is done. We did it. Modern Uro, you win. But let's go ahead and do 2 more games just for the sake of doing 2 more games. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, here we are for game number 2. A less exciting opening hand, to be brutally honest. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan, and we'll keep this. We've got 2 abundant harvests, which is pretty good, actually. And we might actually, yeah, I'm gonna throw one of them back here. So very quickly, I just want to say this poses a question, in my opinion, that I would like to get your thoughts on. So the last week that we did the challenge, the life gain challenge, we actually had an infinite combo there as well, which I'm okay with. I generally kind of like having the infinite combos in there because there is the challenge of still having to get them to work. That is not as easy as it might sound, but both times we've been able to get it first try. So my question to everybody here is, do we want to consider not allowing infinite combos within the challenge weeks, or are we okay with them? Do we want to keep them going? Because again, I just don't want to make this like, okay, well, we're just going to play the infinite combo and then we win. I think infinite combos in general are kind of hard to pull off, especially in Historic, which is a relatively fast format. And so I felt okay about including them, but I do want to make sure that you guys are okay with including them, because obviously this is for you guys, and so I just want to make sure that we aren't doing anything that you guys don't want to do. So let's get a little consensus on that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'd just be very curious to hear your thoughts there. I want to make sure that this is fair and fun for everybody, and if it's just not, then that's not really cool, right? So we got to make sure that we're doing this in a way that's fun for everybody. Let's just play out the Marauding Raptor. Easy enough. Decline. We don't actually want to take the damage there. All right. And assuming this Marauding Raptor lives, we'll see how we do. Because we do have the castle, but we're taking a butt ton of damage. Oh yeah, we're super dead. All right, well, that was a fast game too. Let's go ahead and jump into game 3. All right, guys, here we are for our third and final game. And this isn't an amazing hand by any means, but it is a keepable hand. We're gonna try it. As I said, like, and as we were talking about in that last game, I worry about having too many infinite combos and making it not too easy, but like, hey, this is a little too on the nose for the win. But we did see just exactly how difficult it can be to get an infinite combo off. I mean, we died very quickly, and this is going to be an interesting one as well. Just because, you know, they had a faster deck. I mean, that's all there really is to it. And so I just want to make sure that we are, you know, making sure that we do the fair thing for everybody here. Let's take this because that allows us to go here and then here. And then next turn we actually have Growing Rites of Itlimoc. That kills this, but that's fine. Nope, cancel, nope. Playing a little loose here. But anyway, that was kind of my thought process. So please let me know what you guys think. Also, I just want to let you guys know, as of today, when this goes up, I'm going to be on my way to my bachelor weekend, which I am very excited about. As you guys know, I'm getting married in October, and so my best man planned a little Asheville weekend for us, and I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a really great time. Got a lot of great friends going along as well, and we're just going to have an awesome time. It's going to be fantastic. So I'm excited. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I will be off the grid for the most part. For at least a little while. So just as a quick heads up, I will not be responding to any kind of comments or anything like that. I am just going to be chilling with my friends, and it's going to be great. I cannot wait. We're going to be smoking a lot of cigars, drinking a lot of scotch, and probably playing a lot of poker because that's just what we do. That just seems fun. It's been a long time actually since I played poker. I need to relearn a little bit. All right. So again, this is one of those situations where like this deck is difficult for us to really go up against because they're going to be a lot faster than we are. And that's fine. Like that's the difficulty of having an infinite combo is that if your deck is solely based around that, it's not really going to be that easy to make it work, which is cool. But I say that and we get it. So Modern Uro, we got it twice. All right, well, we did it, guys. Twice we did it. All right, so we've seen this already. I'm gonna go ahead and concede because, again, we know how this goes. Oh, our opponent conceded just before we did. We got the win. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this deck really, really quickly. All right, so first of all, congratulations, Modern Uro. That does mean that you have won the Tokens Week challenge, which does mean we will be sending you 5 digitally altered proxies that we have created. I am very excited for you. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody who submitted. We had a record number of submissions this time from a record number of individuals, which was awesome. We really appreciate it. Excuse me, I had a little burp there, that coffee burp. I really appreciate it, guys. It does mean a lot to have you guys kind of create the lists and get to pit you guys kind of against each other in a little fun competitive thing. It's not about winning with this series, it's all about the challenges. So if you do decide to submit a deck again, you can do so via the Google form in Discord, but please make sure you keep that in mind. We're not here to win the game, we're here to have fun and do some silly stuff together. So please keep that in mind as you are deck building. Watch those land counts. If I have learned anything from this week, it is that land counts matter. We we're very low on land in a couple of scenarios, and so I just want to ensure that you guys are thinking about every aspect of your deck to give you guys the best chance possible. But first of all, again, I just want to say a thank you to not only Modern Uro, but BladeX, as well as Death's Ace, which were the other two people whose decks we used this week. Spinneraptor, I saw you submitted. Needles, I saw you submitted as well. Thank you guys very much. We'll be getting to your decks, don't you worry. But guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, I will be off the grid for a little bit, but I will miss you guys very, very much, and I'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Please make sure to submit deck lists, and yeah, have a great weekend, guys. I love you all. I'll see you soon.